What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Kinshu Gaming. It's been a long time. How is everyone out there? How is the YouTube internet doing? That's what I want to know. How is everyone? Well, these last couple months have been trying, to say the least. That's trying to get something going for this recording, for Nar Shaddaa, because I have lagged it big time, which it happens, but here we are, Nar Shaddaa. We are about to go through the heroics, and how I'll have this the video set up is I'll do the heroics first, and then I'll do the datacrons after, and then we'll do everything after that will be the pure story. Will be 100% completion through the quests and all that good stuff. Through the quests, stories, bonus objectives, all that great stuff, all that good content, right? That 100% completion content. 2 months later, though. But I digress. So let's go ahead and get started into the heroics. So, big news, big news out of BioWare. There is a new expansion coming, and it's going to change. As you can see, there's a new loading screen too, Dark Descent. It's going to change Star Wars gameplay. Like, it's... I don't know if you're hearing my voice or not, but I am excited. As we go ahead and take this elevator, I'm going to start getting the heroics done here. I am 110% excited for this expansion. It's something that the community has wanted for a long time. We've always said, oh, it'd be cool to do this, and this. Okay. So, in this upcoming expansion, as I clear my throat here, excuse me, you're going to be able to, wait for it, have different classes to play with. In terms of, if you're a Sith sorcerer right now, like I am right now, as I almost died, you're a Sith sorcerer, you're going to be able to play the Jedi Sage class, right? You're going to be able to use Jedi Sage powers, you're going to be able to throw the rocks around, you're going to be able to use the telekinesis ability, and it's the same thing for the Sith Sorcerer, or the Jedi Sage. You can play as the Sith Sorcerer class. Now, I don't know the extent of how in-depth it's going to be, in terms of, like, are they going to broaden it out to, like, okay, if you're a Force user, then you can, if you're playing a Sith Sorcerer, then I can also have, like, the Sith Marauder weapons. I can dual wield, or maybe I want to be a Sith Juggernaut, but still be a Sith Sorcerer. It's not entirely clear. For the tech users, I know it's pretty clear for the tech users. I watched a video, and someone was explaining it. They were saying that if you're going to be a Republic trooper, you can go ahead and choose the sniper class, or you can go ahead and choose the gunslinger class for your trooper. But so pretty much is what it's doing. It's pretty much tying the weapon you use to what you're going to be, and it's not something that you're always just going to be stuck with. You're gonna have the ability to change at any time. I'm sure there's gonna be like a feed in order to change. It's gonna be like a respec thing, where you can just like kind of respec your tree now, but you have to, well, if you're not a subscriber, you have to pay a little bit of credits. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something like that in order to change the class at any point you want. But it just gives more customization to Star Wars. And honestly, this game is turning into more of a, I just want to customize my character. Because if BioWare's not going to put out the new classes that everyone just wants a new, entirely different class to play with, right? It's been, the release date was, what, December 2011, and there has been no new classes. But something like WoW can keep turning out new classes, but Star Wars can't. So this is a step in the right direction, giving us the freedom of just options of what you want to play. You're not stuck to one class. Like, hey, yeah, I made this character, and like, yeah, I do kind of like it right now, you know? Like, starting to level, 20 or whatever, you get to 20, you're like, yeah, it's kind of cool, I like it, I'm enjoying it. But then when you get to level 35, 42, and you're like, man, this class isn't that great anymore, Like, you developed that character up to, level 42, you put in the time to get it there, and then you're like, man, this isn't what I expected it to be. And then so BioWare came out and was like, you know what? Why not let them customize their character the way they want to? Now, it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be like, oh, you're going to get... hold on, I'm about to die here. Try not to. There we go. It's not going to be crazy. You're not going to be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm a Sith Marauder, but oh yeah, also I get to use Force Lightning. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The way that I was watching the video as we hit level 48 here, the way I was watching the video and the way that it was explained from the developers streaming it and from the videos I've researched, that's not going to happen. The weapon you choose, so like for instance, you choose the Commando and you have the big assault cannon, you're going to get those abilities. So pretty much the abilities are going to now be tied to the weapon. Is pretty much how I'm understanding it, which, it's different, it's fine. Yeah, we would love to have, like, oh yeah, 2 lightsabers, and I get to, have Marauder abilities and the Sorcerer abilities. Yeah, no. So pretty much the abilities are going to be tied to the weapon. And, the story will still be the same in terms of the Sith Sorcerer. It's going to be... That is going to actually be interesting. Because say I get a gunslinger for a... Oh, no, you can't do that. I think it's only... You can only do it with Force. So if you're a Sith Sorcerer, you can only do it with other Force users. And if you're a tech user, you can only use tech weapons. That's how they're probably going to do it, because it would take so long to go back and fix the original story, because the way my thought process was, how are they going to use only a gunslinger but then show, like if I was a Sith Sorcerer, I was using gunslinger, and only show in the story cutscenes us using lightning when we can't really use lightning during the gameplay. That wouldn't make sense. So they're probably more than likely only keeping it, as I'm almost about to die again, they're probably only likely keeping it to tech users and Force users. But that's exciting stuff. Something new, plus, the new expansion will also come with a new area, new story stuff, new flashpoints, and new operation. So it's exciting. It's really exciting, especially I can't stress enough the customization, because that's where the player base as a whole has gone. There's no one really PvPs. I mean, trust me, there's people out there that still PvP in this game. PvP diehards and PvP guilds. But, and we've already talked about this on the channel, PvP is not what's driving this game right now. What's left of this game. You know? PvP is in the back rear. Not, it's there if you want to do it, right? There's not enough like guilds and player base that want to do PvP. It's the people, the community, wanting customization, the roleplay, the PvE. That's where it's at right now. I see more PvE, I see more roleplay guilds, more casual guilds, flashpoint guilds, than I do PvP guilds. I rarely see a guild, you know, recruit in general chat on any planet, the fleets, or anything saying only PvP guild, we're looking for only PvP players. It's just, it's not there. It's not. So, this is what the game needed. Star Wars BioWare is catering to their fan base, and which I have no problem with. If it's gonna get more players into the community, then please do whatever you need to. I'm not saying this game is just dead, because it's not. But it was a welcome surprise by BioWare to go ahead and announce this. We did not think, as a community, that we were getting anything. We've been getting patches here and there, but we did not think we were getting another expansion, especially with how things were going. COVID, all this stuff, all this interference throughout the year. And BioWare was like, we're gonna sneak this up here, and we're gonna go ahead and just, you know, shock everyone, shock the whole Star Wars community, and which is wonderful. You know, we'll get more news about it as we get closer to the launch date, but I'm excited. It's already July, you know. We got, what, 5 more months to go? And wow, it's already gonna be here. It's at the end of the year. It's already here. December is right around the corner, and BioWare snuck a fast one on all of us, to be honest. I'm very excited for it. I hope the community is. I hope it's well received in the community. I haven't gotten to talk to a lot of the community lately. A lot of my guild members and stuff like that. A lot of people on Star Wars. I haven't gotten to talk to a lot of people recently. So I don't know how it's well received, but I was in the stream. I was in the stream watching it, and it seemed like, you know, there's only like 2,000 people in the stream, 1,000, whatever it was. But it seemed generally everyone was pretty just shocked that we were getting anything. So, but after the storm is settled, I haven't really gotten to talk to a lot of people and see what they thought. But I'm excited. It's something new, like I said. Honestly, I haven't gotten to the new planets that they had just released like 4 or 5 months ago. To be completely honest, I'm still over here making 100% completion videos. So as we finish that heroic, we'll go on to the next one. So yeah, big news out of BioWare. That was the big news over the last 4 or 5 days. You know, just thinking of all the customization that you're gonna be able to do. Like, you're gonna be able to do a Republic commando. For the life of me, cannot stand the Commando story. And honestly, I don't like the Commando, or the Trooper in general, to be honest. Wasn't my thing. Just too soldier, like, go do your job. Like, I get it, it's a Trooper, but I just wasn't into it. But now this is gonna be fun. Now I get to play at least the combat. Even the combat for the Trooper didn't intrigue me. I had no fun with the combat. But now it's a different story. I can play the Trooper story and be a sniper. You know? I can play the Trooper story and be a bounty, like the combat style. But the Sniper Trooper sounds amazing. That sounds... wow. Like, being the best Trooper, for just story-wise, just thinking in my head, just like being with a sniper? That's a little, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Also, there's, you know, there is the bounty hunter being, you know, a gunslinger. There's, as I am almost dead here, I'm not paying attention really. But yeah, the bounty hunter being a gunslinger, you know, the sniper being a troop, it's crazy. It gives so much, like, it gives you so much leeway with what you want to do with your character. And they try to introduce, like, the last big main patch they had is when they started introducing the tune crystals, or what's it called? The amplifiers, right? Play how you want. Get certain amplifiers. Get the tuning stuff. Like, play how you want, you know? That was, like, what? Like, this is really how we get to play how we want type thing? Like, no. This patch, they nailed it. This expansion, they nailed it. We're gonna play how we want. So, I'm excited, to say the least. As we have to kill 20 of these soldiers here. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness, did I just die in a heroic? Did I just really die in a... You guys didn't see anything. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened. How embarrassing. My gear's probably way down. See what we got here. It's not even way down, I'm just not really putting my all into this. How about we buff up here? Actually pretend like we know what we're doing here. There we go. Let's get out of that. Stun. There we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere here now. Start using some abilities. Alright. There we go. So let me know down in the comments though what you guys think. Maybe you're someone new and you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about and the struggle that the community has gone through. You know, the last almost 10 years. It's almost going to be 10, I think, yeah, it'll be 10 years in December. So this is the 10th anniversary coming up in December. So now I see why we got an expansion pack, although none of us expected it to happen. But 10 years, and yeah, it's something that the community had wanted for a long time. Just more customization. And if you're new watching the channel and you play this video and just ramble on about this, and you just don't understand, the community has been stale over combat play. It's been stale, dry as dry can be, while we watch other MMOs get new classes, specifically WoW, almost every year. Elder Scrolls gets new classes almost every other year, and we haven't had a new class. I mean, we're still not getting a new class. It's not gonna happen, but I feel like they're doing a quick fix or something with this, and hopefully it just works out. Because it's been rough these last 10 years playing the same sorcerer class, playing the same smuggler class. And I think that's like, it's really one of the reasons why SWTOR has just gone away. It's dry. We need something new. We need something that's going to attract more players to the community. And especially right now, EA's about to announce, or someone's about to announce, Ubisoft announced that they're making a new role-playing game, and like they're remastering KOTOR, and Ubisoft is making an open world game. Something that we've always wanted, you know. We haven't gotten it because, honestly, what I think, because of this game, because this game has kind of took over that area with the MMO. You know, couldn't find publishers that would want to make it. Publishers would cancel it, and you know, Star Wars Galaxies went down. It was like one of the in order for this game to be made or whatever, it was like a contract binding deal that Star Wars Galaxy had to be shut down before this game launched. And you know, it's one of those things where there's a big void, and a lot of, you know, publishers are now starting to be like, oh yeah, after what's that game that just came out for Star Wars? Jedi Fallen Order. After Jedi Fallen Order came out and they get so many awards and sold so many copies, they're like, oh my god, you know, we're finally gonna actually make a open world game. I mean, EA missed it. EA's a whole nother story. They missed a golden opportunity to make millions of dollars with just making an open world game, and they had BioWare in their back pocket to go ahead and help them make an actual game again. Could have made KOTOR 3, but no, they were like, no, cash grab, we want microtransactions, we want all these transactions because we think that's where the money is. And they were dead wrong, and obviously we saw a couple years ago that backfired when Battlefront 2 came out. Disney had to step in and take the microtransactions out because, honestly, us, the fans, the community, the Star Wars community as a whole, we went off. We weren't having it. And then that made EA kind of like scramble, and then the next 2-3 years they made Jedi Fallen Order. And then after Jedi Fallen Order, everyone saw the amount of money that could be made from this, and from an open world RPG. And I'm not saying Jedi Fallen Order is open world, kind of. It's more like a sandbox. But I'm just saying Ubisoft is going to make a lot of money. So right now, with that news coming out, and then it was time for BioWare to kind of just put their news out there and say, hey, we're not dead. You know, we're not gone either. Let's put out an expansion. It was a good time. And, this is a heroic.
There comes a time when we all must reflect on our life's path.
Unawa tuipi la liska. Pampaula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.
'Tis time to Are you really so foolish as to think
Gotta
you can
still
beat
kill
me?
him. Still gotta kill
Jinji
him.
haku. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
You're weak and a fool.
You're
You
weak
are
and a
one
fool.
dead man.
You're dead.
Che
You're
womak
dead,
toma.
man. What are you doing? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Right to the chest. Sliced in half. I was gonna say this is only a heroic and I didn't really care about the cutscene, but I love when I'm able to kill someone like that in a cutscene. But yeah, it was good timing by Star Wars. 10th anniversary. The fans seem relatively okay with it. They're just excited, as I am, for getting just getting something. So I have a full inventory here, and we're level 49, ladies and gentlemen, already. And honestly, I didn't even put on double XP. Let's do that. But it's kind of an exciting time for Star Wars in general. You got The Mandalorian that just finished with season 2. You have all these new shows coming out. I think now, and I think I said this, I'm pretty sure in one of my first videos when I started doing this completion series. And I'm going to go back and check that out because I'm almost certain I said the same thing. It is a perfect time to get everyone on board, as we go to the next heroic here, to get everyone on board with this game. To bring something new, to bring new people and old people returning back to the community. It's an exciting time for Star Wars. People watch Mandalorian. People watch the new Clone Wars. And they're like, man, I really wish we had a Star Wars game to play. So why can't it be this game? Why can't it be Star Wars The Old Republic, right? Just bring out new exciting content. And it seems like they're doing that with the 10th anniversary. I didn't look into everything, I just kind of looked over the footnotes of everything. Didn't really look up all the details. But this could be it. I mean, especially now, think about this. It's been 10 years. 2011. December 2011. Since Star Wars The Old Republic release. That's a whole decade, right? It's a decade. That's when someone was 5-6 years old in 2011. Guess how old they are? They're 16, 17. You know what that means, right? Old enough to probably get into an MMO. Mature enough. Why not Star Wars? Why? Oh man. I love it. I'm over here pitching like, please come play Star Wars. Get this community vibing again. To all these youngsters out there. Do some more heroics. Kill some hatchlings. Get all up into it. We're back here on Kinju Gaming. Oh man, feels good to be back. Feels good to be recording. I got myself a new mic in process. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run over here, heal myself a bit. Feels good to be recording. I got myself a new mic. I'm not saying that's the reason why I wasn't recording, but it sounds a little bit better. Not so picking up everything around me. And I'm able to record live now, and I don't have to go through the long editing process. I mean, trust me, there's still going to be editing, of course, but I don't have to go through the long editing process that I was going through. That kind of made me just want to turn my head when thinking about, like, man, I have to edit and everything. It literally takes me 2 to 3 hours to do everything. sometimes even longer, depending on, you know, the video I made. The 2.5, 3-hour videos that I make, it take me all day. And I'm kind of happy that I don't have to do that a lot. I mean, I'm still gonna have to do that, but not all day. Maybe half the day now, or a little less, just because of a new mic. I'm able to live stream. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm excited to start recording again. I got the itch again. So we'll try to, you know, I'm not gonna make any promises, but we'll try to keep it more consistent than 2 months apart here. So just a little update. We are doing the heroics right now. Doing all the heroics. You can skip forward, because by the time this video is all done and complete here, you can skip forward and go to the Datacrons, which is the next segment of our video. Or you can stick around, watch the heroics as we defeat, you know, 6 shadow Shawclaw breeders. Excuse me. And we have to kill the Patriarch and the Matriarch here. And we'll be done with this heroic and moving on with it. And then towards the end of after the Datacrons and the heroics, you can skip forward to the story if you would like. It's been a while since, you know, I've gotten to actually listen to the story, because I actually finished the story. I actually finished the story first, and then I took that break. I took that 2-month break, and now we're just not doing the heroics and still have to do the Datacrons. So I actually I had the footage for the story about 2 months ago. So I myself might have to rewatch that just to remind myself where we're at in the story. So let's see. We'll go ahead and kill this guy. We need Shadow. Why do I keep saying Shadow? Shawclaw breeders. Hatchling, Handler, Breeder. Okay, so the breeders are gold. As I'm paying attention finally and not rambling on through the video. I want to talk a little bit about Nar Shaddaa. Nar Shaddaa is one of those planets that sometimes I enjoy and sometimes I don't. Sometimes when I'm just kind of want to get things done, I just really don't care for all of it. In terms of going to the different speeders and taking up so much time getting to an area, or just traveling through the low corridors. But on the other hand, the planet is a classic. It's Nar Shaddaa. It is a classic. You gotta like appreciate the classics, right? This is gangster filled. I have done so many, because I used to RP in this game about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. I used to roleplay in this game a lot, and a lot of my characters came from Nar Shaddaa. Like, the CIS agents, like I would create a smuggler and do the CIS agent smuggler, you know, for my background character and stuff. As I'm going to die here. Oh yeah, I pulled both mobs. So, yeah, I would do characters like that, and I had a bounty hunter from Nar Shaddaa, and like the bounty hunter was connected to the CIS agent. Like, there's so much potential for Nar Shaddaa's storytelling, because it is the center planet. I'd say it's probably the best planet on SWTOR, anyways, for coming up with a character that was born on the streets, born like from a gang, born in a life of crime, right? And I always tend to love doing those type of characters, and every time it was Nar Shaddaa. They came from Nar Shaddaa. And So for that reason, I love Nar Shaddaa. It gave me great storytelling. Maybe we'll do something like that, a little storytelling in one of the videos. Start like a little RP series in creating characters and whatnot. Forgot to put a bus on. No, I haven't. Why am I'm dying so fast? I don't know if it's because I'm not paying attention or what. Or my gear is that bad, probably. Because I haven't done anything with this character in terms of gear, I don't think. But yeah, Nar Shaddaa is great for the storytelling aspect. I do love the nightlife feel. And they do have the, what's that event they have? Is it called Nightlife Event? Is it the Nightlife Event? I'm not even sure what it's called. But they do have an event on Nar Shaddaa, and go gamble, and go to casinos, and get special items, and clothing item sets. As we continue on through the heroics here, keep on pushing through. Heroics, there's one thing, like I used to do heroics all the time, right? There's one thing that's just so good about them. They give off a ton of credits. Inflation is real in SWO4, so you're gonna need like 10 jillion credits to get anything you want. In heroics, you can make... I forgot what the number was. I think it's like 3 mil in a day off of heroics, or is it 2 mil? It floats somewhere in between 2 and 3 mil a day if you just do all the heroics. This is going to be... Okay, I do have to kill him. But yeah, heroics is something that you can do, just make money. Go make money. Like, even if you're level 75 or max cap, you know, just go make money. You don't have nothing to do, why not just go make money? There's something to do right there. Heroics is a good money maker. It's pretty much dailies. There we go. Man, I have so much stuff in my inventory. Do I have a... Oh, yes I do. Deploy fucking field droid here. There we go. Oh my goodness. I can sell stuff. Selling stuff, selling stuff. Usually I keep all the clothing items because I want to, that's an upgrade, that's an upgrade. I like to mix and max, you know, for the customization part of how my character looks, but this is kind of getting annoying, having to deal with max inventory. Okay, that's much better. Can we put that down? Thank you. Can wear that. I had to do this because I felt like I just kept dying way too easy. Yeah, my rating's a 98 and they're giving me 124. So yeah, and they gave me the same. Did I take the are they giving me force healer gloves? Okay, they're not. Am I missing anything else? Okay, and okay. Okay, the rest of it can get out of here. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that. That was annoying, to say the least. Wait, why is it telling me to come back up here? Is there a room to go through? Oh, okay. No, Star was just tripping. Let's see. Wait, what? I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, it's on the other side. That's what I thought. Give me that. There's no influence gain. Chem. Let's go through here. As we destroy this, surely but slowly. So, 10 years Star Wars has been going, I want to say strong, I'm going to say limping for like half those years. Geez, I think it took like almost a year to get server merges, and honestly that's really what, like, everyone just started leaving because servers were just dead. My original server, I still remember to this day, is the Wall of Light. Fond memories, man. But to this day, you know, Star Wars is kind of just limped in. I'm surprised it's still going for as long as it has. But to people like me that just kind of leave their subscription running because, and sometimes don't even get on to play the game for months on end, but still allows Star Wars to go ahead and take that $14.99 right out of my bank account. I guess that's one of the reasons why. To other people who do that, and actually to people who play this game every day, I'd be pretty sad if this game, knowing that this game is not going anymore. They spent so much money on this game. I think at the time it was the most expensive MMO ever to be made, with the amount of voice actors they hired. I mean, everything. It was honestly I want to say it was the first MMO to have everything fully voiced. Like, there wasn't. That's crazy. Like, this was kind of that game that it was a fully voiced game. It's like one of the first ones, if not the first one. And then other games started pursuing stuff like that. You saw all of WoW's expansions. They didn't get They stopped doing the little, you know, the text quests and stuff. It started to become fully voiced. And then things like Final Fantasy 14, that was pretty much fully voiced for the most part. For the most part, the side quest part. ESO came out, although ESO did do some of the voicing. Like, they didn't do fully voice. But you look at it, I mean, Star Wars: The Old Republic was kind of like an entrepreneur for those games to start, for games to come after that were just fully voiced. What am I doing here? Do we get, yes, we don't have to go up the elevator and walk manually, we can just teleport out of here after I get the right one. There we go. Now on to the next road. I mean, the Old Republic has done some really good things. I love that new loading screen. That new artwork is amazing. I really want to hurry up and just kind of hurry up and complete this 100% completion so I can get to the end game and finally play the last bit of the last content that just came out. Like I said, I haven't gotten to it. We have to defeat Jedi Rebel leaders and destroy Rebel supplies. Touching up on a little bit, and we're level 50. When did I miss that? Touching up a little bit on the whole, like, what a time to be a Star Wars fan right now. If you guys read, if you guys do any reading, and more specifically, if you guys read Star Wars books, what a time to be a Star Wars book fan. Because they are pumping out books left and right out of this new series called The High Republic. My goodness. It's really good. I'm hooked into it. I'm already waiting for the next High Republic book to get here. It just came out a few days ago. And yeah, the books are just amazing. I've also ordered the comics too. Marvel's done a fantastic job. There's two people writing the High Republic comics. One of them's Marvel, and the other one, I forget the other one. I forget what the other one's name. I have both of them, but the comics are really good too. And it just depicts the that time period that they're trying to imagine for Star Wars. The comics depicts it perfectly. Just the illustrations are just beautiful. As we don't want to go over there, what do we have to do here? Jedi Rebel leaders and Rebel supplies. Okay. Okay. So we kind of get back on track here. I'm totally going the wrong way. We're not getting back on track. I didn't have to. I wasn't supposed to come up here. Now we're getting back on track. Here we go. Rebel. Jedi leaders. Where are the Jedi leaders? down here, perhaps? Supplies are all, there's one of them. Alright. Die, you Jedi scum! Oh, he wants a one-on-one. He doesn't want to do sabers anymore. Alright. Oh, okay, no. I lied. I'm too scared for that. I'm not that powerful. What we got here? A casino chip. Well, there is one of the, yeah. Okay, so I was right. So this is the casino chip. This is for the event. It's the Nar Shaddaa nightlife event. So it was right. It was called the nightlife event. And I guess that's happening right now. I wasn't even aware of that. We're on Nar Shaddaa, and we are apparently getting the nightlife tokens as well, doing the heroics, so that's cool. I think I did it once on probably like a year ago, maybe a little bit more. I did the heroic, or not the heroic, but the nightlife event once, and I got the armor set. I forgot what it was called, but it was cool. I got on one of my characters. It was a long grind though. I probably wouldn't do that again. Or if I did do that again, it would have to be like with a group of friends, because that was really long. I'll just say it was long. Alright, we're almost done with this mission. We still have like 4 more heroics to go after this. I'm gonna start, there's gonna be some big plans coming up for the channel, coming soon anyways. Ideally what I want to do is start doing, first looks at games, and, start doing reviews of games. That's ultimately what I wanted this channel to be. Is more of a review type channel. And I know some of my other videos, I did like a rebuild thing for Madden, and that was actually going pretty well until I wasn't, like, somehow the save got deleted, and yeah, that's where that ended. And then obviously we're still doing the 100% completion series here, but something new is coming in the mix very soon for the channel, just like a new type of series, whether it's going to be like a first look type of series, or if it's going to be more review. I don't know which will come first. Both could probably come around the same time, but I'm betting it's going to be the review is going to be coming first, because there are some games like I have strong opinions about, and I would love to, you know, review those games. Especially some new ones. We can actually probably do both at the same time, because there's a couple new games I have just gotten and I do have footage for it. And I could just put out, you know, or a first look and then do a final review right after. So honestly, it might come at the same time. But that's where I think the channel ultimately will be heading. I mean, I'll still produce SWTOR content. 100% completions, and coming up just in general, coming up with new ideas for SWTOR, because this is like one of the main games I have always played. I take a break from it for a few months, and then I usually always find myself back playing it. But that is something new that I do want to do with the channel. As we go ahead, and we're still continuing with our heroics here. We had to defeat 2 more of the Jedi leaders, and then we'll be done with this mission. We just need to find them. Oh, one. It's right here. I'm gonna just spam Force Lightning. I also have to what are those things called that you're able to record it on the console and then take it to your computer? I forget. A game DVR or something like? No. I forget what it's called. My mind has gone blank. But I have to did one. They're only like $200, and it's so I can do other things. Cause I am on console a lot too as well. Most of my games are honestly on console. I almost end up dying here. Heal myself up. And there's also a lot of stuff I would like to do on the console as well. Get credits, just looking for that one last Jedi. Where are you? There he is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh no, that's a rebel leader. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Jedi rebels. Jedi rebels? Man, there's a lot of them around here. The whole clan of fucking Jedi rebel leaders or what? Interesting. So with the High Republic books, I believe come before the Old Republic, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually not. I am mistaken. The High Republic comes after the Old Republic, which is interesting because I find that interesting anyways, because after, well, I guess there hasn't really been a after to the Old Republic. There hasn't been an ending to the Old Republic yet, right? There's been no clear ending of how the Old Republic transitioned into the High Republic, because even in the first book of the High Republic, it doesn't mention anything of the Old Republic. So I guess there really is no transition period. But I know there's like a lot of Jedis obviously during that time. Too many to be honest. And look at this. I like this Jedi right here. I like the little move she did. Okay. So now that that's done, we go to the next one. But the High Republic continues on with that that narrative of like, oh, there's so many Jedi around and stuff like that. So it kind of, so what I was getting at was like, it kind of makes sense that there's so many like Jedi rebellions around that we were just fighting. I guess that there would have been like a clan or something, because there was a lot of Jedi back then. I believe that there was more Jedi back then than there was Sith, because I still believe the rule of 2 for the Sith has always been used, so it's hard for me to imagine like they had a whole Sith academy and all this stuff, because the rule of 2. I never quite understood how that there would be a Sith academy and you know, and all these young you know, Sith descents trying to become Sith, and yet there can only be 2 true Sith. I don't see how there is a Dark Council unless the rule of 2 was made at a time where Darth Sidious and what's his name, Darth Plagueis. Unless that it was made up around that time frame, whereas Darth Plagueis and his master made that up because the Sith were so few, maybe. But there really isn't a concrete transition from the Old Republic to the High Republic. And then even after the High Republic, at least not yet, there isn't a concrete transition. Even after the High Republic, there's no transition to get to where, you know, the era of Darth Plagueis and his master. More modern Star Wars, so to speak. I mean, so much, ever since Disney took over, and I don't mean to say that in a dreadful, bad way, because there are some things Disney has done good for Star Wars. Obviously, the movies not so much, right? But the books and just getting the product out there everywhere, they have done good. But I don't mean to say like my tone like, oh yeah, Disney, because ever since Disney took over, you know, fuck Disney. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. But ever since Disney did take over, they have made so many things non-canon, canon, legends, right? They've put so many things that were canon into legends, and so many things that weren't canon, or that was not canon, that is now canon, right? Like all their newer stuff that they're bringing into the mix, it's all their canon, right? Everything before Disney's pretty much now considered legends. Like there's nothing. It's almost like they try to wipe out George Lucas, almost. Right? There's some things that are still canon, like the Clone Wars series, still canon. Some of the books are still canon, but after that, everything else is canon or legends, right? Like even even their Kenobi books, the famous Kenobi book that came out went to legends. And now they're making their own show of Kenobi to kind of just replace that book. But I'm interested to see if they'll like tip their hat somewhere in between in that Kenobi show from the Kenobi book to see if there's any similarities that they'll put anything into the show from the old Legends Kenobi book. And even the Thrawn series of books for the Legends, like there's a huge Thrawn collection right out there. Now it's all been made into Legends, and then Disney came in and just made their own Thrawn books. I mean, I haven't read the new Thrawn books. I know the old ones are really good. Just my whole point, there's not concrete transitioning between eras. The Old Republic, the High Republic, and then obviously the movies came out, right? The Skywalker era, as Disney likes to call it. So we heal up here. We got 3 more of these. Alright, got one more after this. Should be right here. Oh, don't want to. Ah, they got me. Here we go. That was a little bit better. That was faster killing them. Better rotation. Alright, we have to slice something. I go through this? Oh my goodness, I can. Gotta come this way. There we go. Almost died. Have I mentioned that I'm level 51 and we're barely on Nar Shaddaa? Do you see how fast you can level up in this game now? It's kind of ridiculous. Gone with the times of getting the quick travel points and finding new waypoints and running everywhere, waiting until level 24 to get a speeder. Not having enough money to get a speeder because you thought 25,000 credits was a lot. 10 years later, inflation's real. You can pretty much go anywhere you want with the click of a button. Sound familiar? Not to get political or anything, but does that sound familiar? So I need to think of the Republic character I want to do for the 100% completion on the Republic side. Obviously, we can't do 100. I'm not going to go through every class doing 100% completion because that's just planetary based. But I will do. I would like to go through every class doing the story. That would be nice. But for the next 100% completion. I mean, it's probably gonna be a Marauder, or not Marauder, but a Sentinel or Guardian. But I did do a Force user on this side, so maybe I'll just do a Smug. Maybe maybe a Gunslinger. Because Gunslingers are pretty much one of the highest single target DPS if you do Sharpshooter. But they also have good AoE damage too. So I might just do a smuggler for my 100% completion on the Republic side. Plus I haven't gotten to play a smuggler in a while. It's been a while. Slice the terminal for the 1000th time. We're already about to be 52.
This lake.
I'm actually healing my companion. Oh, I need to get him. I need to get one of these droids down right now. There we go. Oh, my companion almost died. Ooh. Where's the... Hold on, I got a bunch of stuff right now. Oh. This can go. This can go. This can go. He gets no influence gain. That should be enough. Dun dun dun. What? What? Oh, it's right here. Just delete stuff here, stuff I don't need. No. Heroic stuff. Okay. Alright. My gear is better now. Better than what it was.
I'm going to miss working with you. My job is rarely this entertaining.
There we go. Alright, 3 more to go. And look at these creatures.
Say this lake.
Okay. 1. Alright. So we have to kill the mobs and look for these containers. There's one right there. Kill mobs. I need one more. There we go. This should give us our bonus. Hopefully we don't die. There we go. Wasn't there one just like right here? Oh. I guess not. I'll have to repair these.
What job done?
Oh, snap.
I'll get behind.
I can't. I don't under. I don't understand what this looks like. What does this look like? I don't know why it reminds me of a frog. It's probably the skin color. Looks weird. The Hive Guardian. Go. On to the next one. On to the next one. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start this heroic. Start venturing through everything. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright. So we have to defeat, what does it look like here? 6 Jedi trainers and 4 sensitive aliens. So that's always fun. Let's go ahead and get going. Looks like we'll have some bonuses here too to do. We'll have to destroy 15 of the Jedi training equipment, I see. Oh, I kinda like that outfit. Okay, just tosses Kim like that, and then Kim tosses him back over to him. Kim Vol. He's probably one of the least favorite companions in SWTOR. Well, he does get the job done. He does present himself as a tank. He looks the part anyways. Of course, we found Kim in Korriban. As I am dying super fast here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, man. I'm so... I don't know, I'm so high level maybe, but I know levels don't matter because of that level cap thing right here. But I'm doing so much damage, I'm just taking so much aggro. I feel like Kim's not really... Do I have any other companions? Let me check it out. No, I do not. How do I not have another companion already? That's weird. When does this sorcerer get another companion? As I lagged just a tiny bit there. I don't remember when the source gets another companion. But then again, oh, I just aggroed. I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna just hurry up and go out the room really quick and restart this. Because I was gonna die right there. Ta-da! Oh no. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. We'll heal up. I don't remember the next time the Sith Sorcerer gets another companion. Is it so late like this? To when a new companion enters? I really can't remember. Oh my goodness gracious, please. Oh my god. This gold is attacking me. I wasn't even attacking the gold. Some part of me thinks I should just get a healer and not use Kim as a tank. I'm actually gonna try that. Put Kim as a healer. So I can just hurry up, do the damage, and not die. Let's see how this works. Let's heal him up just a bit. Not going too good right now. Doesn't help that I'm kinda laggy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to do this so someone died. And I died. So the healing definitely did not go well at all. Might as well just keep Kim as a tank. Just want to experiment really quick. Roll selection. Oops. Please don't not damage, I'll die instantly. Alright, as we heal up, and I died again. I think that's like my third time dying. Okay. Let's get the bonuses. Hello. Thank you. More tokens? Maybe? Yep. Take the credits. Heal up. Got 910 right there. Should get the rest up on this little lift right here. Credits, can't go wrong with credits during inflation like this. So I did a little bit more research on what's coming out in December for the expansion pack. We're going back to Manan, but this time, Manan, there's actually gonna be like a daily area to it. So you're really going to explore Manan. I saw the concept arts that they released. Why is there an invisible wall? I saw the concept art they released, and obviously, the concept art looks really good. But of course, it's a concept art. You're not gonna see those actual things in the game. But the feel, the way that they want the feel of it, it seems really cool. It's definitely a different looking Manan. The Empire's come in and pretty much taking over Manan, and anywhere, of course, where the Empire goes, it's pretty much a dark fucking planet, right? So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. There's gonna be a new flashpoint. And I guess the whole theme of this is that the Empire is invading Manan on the, you know, they want the Kolto, the valuable Kolto that Manan offers. So it's kind of going into the old KOTOR, where we visit Manan on KOTOR, and both factions, or, you know, Republic and Empire were both trying to fight for the Kolto and extract it. But it looks like the Empire succeeded on actually like winning the war on there, but the Republic's like trying to fight back. So pretty much it's just a power struggle on Manan, and you're gonna go through Manan, you know, try to stop the Empire or whatever from extracting the Kolto. And then there's a new flashpoint. I saw a little bit of the concept art. I think it was something to do within a mountain terrain up in the hills on a planet. I forget, Elam? I think that's what the planet was called, I'm not sure. And then, let's see, we got to open the security door. And then there's a new, operation mode. Maybe that one was called Elam. One of them's called Elam. So, I mean, there's exciting stuff. I know, Malgus is still on the run. He's looking for Dark Sith artifacts, even Jedi artifacts. He's on the run. But I know in the operation, they're gonna be able to see him. They're gonna be able to find him. Other than the Mandalorians, there's gonna be Mandalorians in this. It's gonna be two factions of Mandalorians. One's a leader, and one's like a different one. And they're both fighting each other. And you're gonna have to deal with that struggle as well. So, I almost died to the boss thing. So you're gonna have to deal with that struggle as well. As we defeat this, I have to open the security door again. That wasn't it. Maybe I should revive my companion. That does nothing for me. What do we have to do? Defeat the remaining trainees. Really? I guess we are Sith. That was like a moment of like killing the younglings right now. Or it felt like it anyways. Man, my inventory is just full. Full. Alright, we're on to our last heroic. On to that last heroic, here we go.
What have John?
So we're going to defeat 45 for the bonus, just 45 of these enemies. And then we're going to repair security consoles, so let me keep my eye out for that. Make sure I didn't already skip one. Okay, looks like we're good. Is there 4 here? No, it's 3. think there's 2 on the bottom and 2 up top. If I remember right. There was not one over here? Does it show on the map? 1, 2, and there's 2 up top. Okay. Thought so. Yeah, a little bit of a connection problem right now. Things seem to be... Frames seem to be dropping. Maybe not a connection problem, but frames seem to be dropping for some reason. Two golds? My oh my. Alright. Man, my character looks evil. Oof. I love it. So I do also want to confirm earlier, just in case there's any confusion, in the new patch it is going to be Force compatibility. So only Force users get to use Force like user abilities, and only Tech users will use Tech user abilities. So a Sith Sorcerer cannot be, you know, have trooper-like abilities, cannot hold cannons, or can't be a gunslinger or anything like that. They can be like Jedi Guardians and stuff like that. But also, there's gonna be a catch to the Force, for the Force users. So pretty much, when you're level 1, say, obviously I'm a Sith Sorcerer right now, but if I was starting out on Korriban, I'm not gonna unlock those Jedi abilities right away. Which is cool. I love that. You're gonna be a Sith Sorcerer because that's what you're starting out as. This only goes for Force users, by the way. So it's gonna determine by light side or dark side what your affiliation is. So once you get light 1, you'll get you know, those Jedi abilities. Maybe not all of them. Maybe you'll have to be light 2 to get some more of them. But light 1, you'll be able to start using some of those Jedi abilities. The same thing goes for the Sith side. If you're a Sith Sorcerer, or sorry, the Jedi side. If you're a Jedi, you're not gonna be able to use lightning abilities level 1. You'll get it after you get dark side 1. So I think that's honestly pretty cool, but the thing is that what happens to the people that chose to be gray, in the gray area? That kind of like eliminates their playability. So I hope they do keep in mind about that when releasing this patch, because if that's how it's really going to be, affiliated by your alignment, then people who wanted to be neutral, then they're gonna have they're not gonna like it. So I think that will only last so long after the patch. But after the whole hit, I didn't even hit the thing over there. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I start rambling on. So yeah, so the whole Mandalorian, the actual show, The Mandalorian, has just got everyone into a craze that Star Wars is actually going to capitalize on this and bring back somewhat of the Mandalorian Wars in the next expansion, which I think is a wonderful idea. Smart by them, kudos. And we'll see what happens from there. As I had to backtrack now because I forgot to repair the security console over here. Let my companion take care of that really quick. There we go. But the expansion is coming out in December. But Star Wars, you know, they have already announced that it's going to be a year-long celebration, so there's more content expected to come even after launch of the expansion. So one of the big things too is, I haven't even touched on this, the interface. Everything's getting revamped. The interface is getting revamped, new character creation screens, new animations, all that stuff, it's all getting reworked and revamped. And I also hear, I know how much I don't put down PvP, but I talk down on PvP, I guess you can say, in this game, but a lot of PvPers are going to be happy to know that they're getting a whole new system. It's going to be brand new. They're redoing it top from bottom. Or bottom to top. However you want to phrase it. So, I mean, maybe because, you know, PvP's been down in this game for quite a while, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it'll bring more people to PvP. And honestly, PvP, it's like one of those things when you get to the end game and you've done the operation the final operation so many times, what is there left to do? Go PvP. But hopefully that, you know, that brings people back to PvP a little bit more. Whatever it is they're expecting to drop, they're supposed to redo everything on it. So we'll see what happens with that. I hope they get rid of the 4v4s. Honestly, for me, when PvP took a turn is when I couldn't play the arenas and like the big 8v8s anymore. Like in low B PvP. Like I had the most fun in low B PvP when I didn't have any max gear and that's when I really, because everyone's at an even playing field. When, you know, you don't have PvP gear on and all that stuff. Like everyone's just even playing field. It's pretty much about skill, right? It's about teamwork and cooperation. Because once you get the PvP gear involved at the end game and stuff, if you don't have max PvP gear and it's hard to get there when you're not winning games or you're getting half the accommodations every time you're losing because, you know, you have to rely on other like PvPers that have max gear on your team to carry you through when you're first starting out and stuff. Like, it sucks. It's a grind for PvP gear. It's always been like that. But as soon as they took the 8v8s out of the low B PvP, that's when it started becoming a little too. It became boring. Like I couldn't play Huffball anymore. Huffball was like one of my Void Star. Like I used to be the biggest PvPer, but now that's when I stopped PvPing, is when the 4v4s started coming out, and it just became 4v4s only. It wasn't fun anymore. But kudos to BioWare trying to bring freshen up the PvP scene. good for them. It seems like, you know, they're here to stay for a while. KOTOR is now the longest running Star Wars game. Which is pretty much, when they said that during the live stream, it was pretty much a jab at Star Wars Galaxies. So, because I think Star Wars Galaxies only did 8 years or 9 years or something like that. Something like that.
Sight is like.
I'm just kind of taking out everyone right now. Oh no, this is bad. Let me just. I can't use my chain lightning. But they're gonna clean up the interface, which I love. Because honestly, this has been the same. Oops, wrong button. This has been the same boring interface almost since start. The only thing that's different is the HUD right here and this up here. Right, like the color scheme has been the same. I'm glad they're revamping that. That's really good. And yeah, so we won't get much more information. I hear the Pt.6 server's up. Maybe I'll go do some research and see if it's worth a download. I hear like the Jedi Guardian is the only one available to play with all the new, like the new combat style. I guess that's what they're calling it, by the way. They're calling it combat styles now. So maybe I'll check that out and get on the Pt.6 and maybe try the Jedi Guardian out with the new combat style. I'll look into it. It shouldn't be long. They said they should have it up on the 5th, and it's already the 8th when I'm doing this anyways, as of recording right now. And the expansion once again is going to be free for subscribers. So if you're sub, you get the expansion free. Alright, let's defeat Vamba, and then we are done with the heroics. We'll move on to the Datacrons in our next segment. And then our last segment will be the full out story mode. The story missions. There we go. Oh.
Didn't survive the firefight, so I won't need it.
Let's just take that out really quick. Okay, there we go. Alright, so technically there will be no more, as my guy is going crazy. I'm so powerful right now that my Force Lightning is just not stopping. I got unlimited force lightning right now. I don't even have to do anything. I'm putting my hands at my side and I'm force lightning. This guy is crisp. This guy is alien food right now. He is burnt to the crisp. How much force lightning I'm giving this guy. Alright. So pretty much we will finish Nar Shaddaa at level 55. That's amazing. That's pretty amazing how much we've leveled up on the first 4 planets. We got to level 55. Level 50 used to be the max. Oh man, that's crazy. That's what you get when you do 100% completion. When you do the bonuses, the heroics, all that good stuff. You just do everything, you get a high level. So obviously we'll end at level 55. Our next segment will be the Datacrons right now. I hope you guys enjoy that. And then the story is after. Obviously you'll see me not at level 55 during the story, obviously, because I'm recording the heroics first and putting that first as our segment, and then our Datacrons, and then the story. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue with our Datacron segment.